Yeah, at 7:44, this note to pass along. Some flights are being delayed or canceled at DIA. Definitely following a hailstorm that stranded about 1,000 passengers there. Let's get an update now on News Extra, brought to you by Guerin Civic Center. Here's Kevin Lee.
More amazing weather. It's amazing. All right. Our guests today on News Extra, Kim Flaherty and Larry Soto. We're going to move Darlene Tagler in here a little bit later on to talk about how Festival of Hope is all geared into this. We're talking about the Oregon Trail Days street dance coming up tonight. And Kim, you're kind of in charge, so why don't you tell us all about it? It starts at 6 o'clock tonight, right?
It does start at 6, Kevin, and the street dance, we've been involved in that. I've been with the bank for 33 years now, and I believe it's been going on several years before that. We're proud to sponsor the street dance every year. Larry Soto and the Driving Dynamics have been a great part of that for the last 5-6 years, Larry, at least.
You know, when Mike Nelson, the country up, retired, they left an opening for us, and I do appreciate your support.
Well, it's been a great event every year that you've been involved in it, and we really appreciate that. We should mention that we are moving the street dance 1 block north, so we'll take advantage of the shade of the courthouse. So that will be the only major change that we have this year. The City of Gearing and the meat shop does have a barbecue this evening, and the cost of that for a sandwich and chips is $2.25. The bank also sponsors, if the bank and Pepsi Cola provide pop for free for anybody that's interested in it. But we do ask for free will donations, and those donations will be going to the Festival of Hope this year.
All right, so that's wonderful. So we should mention the bank. Which bank is it?
It's U.S. Bank.
There you go. Got to mention which bank it is. A lot of banks here.
That's true.
And that's the bank you work at. So U.S. Bank offering the Pepsi and so forth. And the dance goes from when to when?
From 6 until 9:30.
Yeah.
Or whenever Larry decides not to play anymore, right?
Right.
Right?
Right, and we do have 2 bands. 5 to Life will be playing this evening also.
All right. So 5 to Life and Driving Dynamics, and you can be there 6 to 9:30. And you guys usually draw a great crowd, don't you, for this? I mean, it is huge, Larry. You guys are celebrating your 50th year, right? Driving Dynamics.
Do we have to talk about that? No.
50.
But anyway, yes, we are. And it's been an enjoyable journey all the way through 1961 until now. And we've had a lot of fine musicians involved in this band throughout those 50 years.
Why don't you name some of the guys, some of the folks that have been involved in that?
I tell you what, there are so many, I can't even remember my own name.
Just a few.
This is like a quiz.
Oh, I didn't realize I was going to give you. I don't realize this is going to be such a hard test.
You know, I can remember the current ones. It's the group that I have right now is Christian Parra. He's on the drums, and he's been with the band for a year. And then Cherie Campbell's been with us since '94, so she's been with us for a long time. I'm very grateful for that.
Yeah.
Oh, I can go backwards. We had Jimmy Vega play drums for us, Red Kid, Brent Robb. I used to get those guys mixed up a lot with their names. And Charlie Clapton. I mean, there's just so many. I mean, I bet you there's been over 50 people that have been part of this band.
Yeah, well, that's great. And you've always been pretty much the linchpin, is that right?
I've just survived.
Pretty much been the linchpin to this band. And well, you guys go back, you do 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s. You guys do all kinds of different music.
Yeah, we have.
Country and rock. We were kind of talking about it outside. It kind of blends together, doesn't it?
Yeah, we've had to do that because the genres of music changed throughout the decades. Isn't that amazing? Decades? What a word. But anyway, yeah, we've had to change and we've had to adapt. And then I've always had a lot of people in and out. Well, I should say we did, the band did. And we just had a lot of changes, a lot of good people. Played a lot of good music, and most of all, we've had a lot of great supporters, the people that hire us and go
Nice.
That's the only reason we're here
Yeah, that's nice.
today.
All right, we'll get Darlene in here, and she can talk about the Festival of Hope and how it ties. By the way, you guys are playing both, not only during the street dance tonight, but you guys are also playing along with 5 to Life at the chili cook-off at 1 o'clock on Saturday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So
5 to Life starts at 1, and we start at 3.
you start at 3 then on Saturday
Yeah,
afternoon.
we're the headliner on that one.
Okay.
No.
All right. Well,
We're the opening act
Yeah.
tonight.
the opening act tonight, 5 to Life, is the headliner
So if you want to
tonight.
hear the dynamics, be there at 6
That's okay.
to about 7.
Larry has to get to bed about 9:30. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I have to hopefully sign autographs and T-shirts.
And
stuff like that.
T-shirts and sell stuff, right?
Mix and a mingle.
All
Come,
right.
Come and talk to me. I'll visit with you.
All right. We'll get Darlene in here right after this.
Thanks for rescuing me.
Oh, you bet.
You're fraud.
I need to mention which bank you were talking about.
My husband said this morning, don't make it an ad about US Bank. I said, okay.
Then
You
you
know, I'm
decided-
I spaced it off.
And I'm trying to stay away from words like me and I and mine. It's everything is us deal here. Even right here.
It's hard to get on that chair, isn't it?
Mine is.
No.
We are back on News Extra. We're getting Darlene situated in here. Darlene Tagler talking about how the Festival of Hope is geared into all this tonight with the street dance and how you can raise some money for the Festival of Hope.
Good morning, Kevin. Thank you very much. First of all, I want to thank U.S. Bank for giving us this opportunity. Larry and Larry Soto had visited with Kim, and Kim gave him our name for Festival of Hope. And so tonight we're selling CDs and T-shirts featuring 50 years of rock and roll, and all the proceeds will go to Festival of Hope. Festival of Hope was founded in 2003, and this was our 9th year. And the first year we thought we could maybe raise $60,000. That was our big goal, of $60,000. And we held this event on Father's Day, in which it is every Father's Day every year at the Mitchell Event Center. And through 2010, we've raised $1.3 million to help out cancer patients in our valley. And it's been a wonderful experience for all of us volunteers, and we just feel the need and are grateful to U.S. Bank and to Larry for helping us do this tonight.
That's wonderful. It really is. So there'll be a big tent set up. Is that right?
Yep, we'll have the white canopy tent set up over on the courthouse lawn, Festival of Hope banner there, and we'll have many CDs and many T-shirts. Larry's going to be there. I think he explains to me as this big poster board. I think it's huge, though. I think it's more than a poster board, with showcasing all the years of the driving dynamics.
That's right. And folks can help him remember who all was in the band over those last 50 years. As you look at all those pictures, I was looking at some of his CDs, pretty amazing stuff. And it'd just be wonderful if people just come out, buy some CDs. Even just a free will donation would be accepted, right?
It'd be awesome, yes. We do have a few sponsors that Larry contacted and I contacted, and I'd like to thank them this morning too. One of them being Johnson Cashway, of course U.S. Bank, Panhandle Plumbing and Heating, Creative Signs by Cozad. I can always get my brother in there to do something. My own employer, Scottsdale Vision Clinic, Kevin Sandberg, as we all know, is Honda Man, First State Bank, Century 21, and Cummins Carpet.
All right, very good. And are you guys going to be there also for the cook-off, doing the same
Yes,
thing?
we're going to be over with Larry there at the cook-off doing the same thing. We have
All right.
volunteers coming over. We might have a few guest appearances tonight.
All right. So during the cook-off from 1 to 5, and then some guest appearances tonight. And the whole street dance starts at 6, and there is usually thousands of people there, so you guys should raise quite a bit of money.
I love Oregon Trail Days, yes, and we should. There's a big crowd, and it's a great way for all of us to get out and mingle with everyone and raise a lot of money for Festival of Hope.
All right, very good. Well, good luck tonight.
Thank you.
All right, very good. Well, our thanks once again to Kim Flaherty, Larry Soto, Darlene Tagler. Get out there and have fun at the street dance tonight on 10th Street in downtown Gary. Back to Dan.